everyone, to the Parliament of Owls. My name is Jake. I go by he, him, but I will be playing a bunch of different characters, so keep up with my pronouns. Let's get to know everyone here, but before we do that, I must say, we have to start the show off right with a nice little drink of Baja Blast, you know?
Oh, you love to see it.
I'm so jelly.
Stop rubbing
What
it
will
in.
it
You know
take
we
for us
can't
to
get
get
it here.
sponsored? What would it take for the entire crew to get a free case, just one case, of Baja Blast?
Hold on. Why are you limiting yourselves? Why are you just saying one case? We should get a lifetime supply of Baja Blast.
Can you please turn your Capricorn down just a little bit?
No,
just a little bit. It's the top of the show.
For anything less than this.
I mean, I know a couple people that work like higher up in Taco Bell, but I don't think that's going to happen. So let's go around and let's introduce this cast. I have to say, I stole this cast completely from Guilty, and so Guilty's going to go last because Guilty invited me onto a show which was Monster Hearts, and we played it, and Drex said it perfectly, which is I saw the cast, I played a game with them, and I went, these are evil motherfuckers. I love them. So I was like, hey, I have had this idea for a while. What's your thoughts? And they all said yes for some god-awful reason. So let's punish them by starting off with Valkyrie. Tell everyone who you are and who you are playing.
How dare you do this to me? Hi, I'm Valkyrie, Valkyrie Star XO on Twitch and Twitter and Instagram and everything else. I am a variety streamer by night, and apparently now I do TTRPG streams. So you can catch me on over there. I stream random stuff on Tuesdays, and I stream Dragon Age Inquisition on Fridays. So yeah,
I just noticed your gloves.
Whoa!
They're actually from a burlesque act I did a while ago.
Ooh!
Oh my God! Wait, Nail Gang. You love
it? But yeah, I'm playing Mara, who is. Well, you'll see. She's a bit interesting. Very, very evil. Or apparently I have to live up to that, so.
Yeah, you did get voted as pre-show quiz. I just based off of the image and the three lines, we asked who you thought was going to be the evilest, and Mara won. So I'm going to do another poll on our Discord channel afterwards to see if Mara lived up to it, or if you think someone else in this group is more evil.
I need to work up to it.
Let's head over to Drax.
Hi, I'm Draconics, or Drac for short. I use he, him pronouns. I stream all over the place, so I'm not going to recite all of it. If you want to see, want to see whatever I'm up to, just follow me on Twitter. My handle's down there. But people who are just listening, it's DRAKONIQUES. And today I'm playing Imra, who is an elven Dhampir sorcerer, who is also interesting. I don't know how interesting or evil in comparison to everyone, but I like to think that he's pretty evil.
Awesome. Tim, you're up.
Hi, I'm Tim. I play games over on Total Party Chill, and occasionally I play Warhammer Total War on my own channel, Tim Nerds Out, and that's pretty much all I do streaming-wise. And he, him pronouns for me, and he, him pronouns for Aisel, the creepy little hobgoblin that likes shiny things.
Awesome. Liv, you're up.
I was struggling to unmute. Sorry about that. Hi, my name's Liv. You can find me at Liv in a Day. I stream also on UTT a lot and a couple of other places. Honestly, I just kick down people's doors and I'm like, hey, I'm here. Let me play games with you. And for some reason, they let me. But I am going to be playing Alma. She is a human witch. There's nothing else that you need to know about her. Nothing super serious, at least. You know, like her background or her race or what she's up to. Is she evil? Maybe. But, you know, things happen. You can't be mad at nature because a hurricane blew down your village. You can't be mad at Alma because she might have given you what you deserve.
Awesome. And then the person that I stole this entire wonderful cast from, Guilty. Go for it.
Hello, I am Guilty Cosplay, and I am the hurricane that's gonna burn down your village or whatever that is. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna be playing Ari, who is a fungus leshy. That's like a clump of mushrooms that has come to life. We'll get into it, but she convinced a very nice druid to imbue her little nature spirit self with a body, and she's gonna make the fucking most of it. So, yeah, she's like 3'3", and y'all better keep up.
Awesome. Now, before we get into the show, I wanted to show you all, if you are a member of our Patreon, you actually got to see this a little bit earlier, but we got the next step of sketches. Now, I'm going to show that off here that all of you can see what these wonderful people are going to look like. I'm very excited. There's going to be a couple changes, of course. That's how life works. But I just wanted to give you all just a little sneak peek at what all of them are going to look like. Now, before we get into the show, I just need to give you one little thing, and that's this warning. Hey, Mara.
Yes.
We've got another gig, but I'm not going to be able to help you out with this one. I have to do a couple things. You know this voice to be your mentor, the person you've been kind of following around, and the person that's been giving you all of these gigs. This is a very tall, muscular demon, large red horns that go to the back of his head. And he stands there in front of you. It's a senator, so you're going to need to be a little bit quiet on this one.
That's all right. You know that quiet is my specialty.
You're going to go in there and I'm going to want at least 2 fingers. And then after that, that's if he's good.
Of course. When do you need this by?
Tonight. I will see you in the morning.
Done. I'll see you then.
He hands you a small scroll that's got the address of the location. It's not very far. In fact, it seems like you were given this mission specifically because you were already in this small town. It's not so much of a small town. There's a large, massive castle that lives on the top of the hill. If I were to describe it, I would say it was almost like Castlevania-esque. This steeping towers, these bats and just dim lights just glowing from that. You had been traveling for the last couple of weeks, and this was the closest stop, and that's why you went here. He hands you the address, and the address is, it's not that far away from the bar. You could probably knock this out and get a drink afterwards.
Excellent. Well, in that case, I've got everything on me. So I'll probably just head straight out. Business to do.
You start walking towards the senator's house, and you can tell it's perfect. Right across the street, there's a large party. So there's quite a few people out, but they all seem to be distracted, all drinking. You can see that there is just a single light on in the senator's house.
I would like to blend into as many shadows as I can and sneak my way into the house.
Now, are you using your specific ability, or are you just keeping close to the shadows?
I'm just keeping close to the shadows for now.
So do me a favor and go ahead and make our first roll of the game. Let's roll a stealth.
Oh God, what am I rolling for this?
A D20, and then you're going to add your stealth modifier, which is on your skill sheet.
The fate of the whole show. If the rest of us get bad rolls, it's your fault.
Don't roll like me. That's all I have to say.
If
Thanks, Tim.
if we get bad rolls for the rest of the show, it's your fault, not Tim's.
So, and my stealth. So I rolled a 17.
Okay. Is that total or is that with your modifier?
That's without the modifier. Which modifier am I grabbing again?
Down at the bottom, there's one that's called stealth. It should be in alphabetical order.
Well, I have a 14 for stealth.
Perfect.
You have a what?
14. Mara's a stealthy bitch, all right?
We can't even count that high. Legally, we're not allowed to at this level. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, Mara is a little bit strong. It's interesting. Maybe it's like I planned that. Mara, you, with your skills and amazing power, you sneak easily into this, like through the shadows. It's a 2-story house and the light's up on the 2nd floor.
Is there anybody around where I am at the moment that I can see?
Roll me a perception. That's going to be up on the top right over by your armor. For everyone that is playing and anyone that's watching, one of the most important stats in Pathfinder 2nd Edition is the perception check. It is kind of your default roll. It is going to be your initiative 99% of the time. It's going to be a lot of different things.
Okay, so I rolled an 11 and you said at the top left near where the armor is?
Top right. Top right.
Top right.
Should be right below your health.
Oh, I am blind as I need to start wearing my glasses. That's 11, so 22. Together.
22. Yeah, you take a look around and you're in the clear. You've definitely no
as
one's
usual.
around. Would you like to climb up to the 2nd story?
I would like to keep being relatively to the shadows. You never know what can come up.
Roll me in acrobatics.
16 plus 12, so 27. 8.
Yeah, this is an easy task for you. You quickly just hop up stealthily as ever. You look right through the glass and you can see that the senator is sitting there at a desk, single candlelight sitting on his desk, and he's writing away.
Excellent. No one else in there?
Nope.
No other entryways?
You can get through the window. You can go back to the 1st floor and go through a door.
No. I'm just making sure that no one can bother us. So
well, I mean, there's definitely a door into this room, but this is the easiest way to get in from what you can tell.
I'll just gracefully hop my way in, per usual.
You slide the window open, and you step right in, and he is completely oblivious.
They always are. I hop through, and I'm behind him, correct?
Yeah, he's still writing away, unaware of what's going on.
Cool. So to be like right on top of him, it wouldn't take very long.
No, you could say that you're there now.
Awesome. So I sort of I've had to take the gloves off to roll, but I put my very long nailed hands on his shoulders and press down. Hello, darling.
Are you trying to intimidate him, I assume?
Of course. Always.
Well, that intimidation then.
I actually have a calculator up now.
Nice.
I'm not used to such big numbers, okay? 27.
27.
Yeah.
He literally shrinks down into his chair and he goes, look, I know who you are. Look, I just need like 3 more weeks. Just 3 more weeks. I promise you, I will get this
I
passed.
dig the nails in deeper.
No, come on, please.
That's not. We said 2 weeks. You've had 2 weeks.
Okay. So then, what can I give you? What can I do for an extension? That's all I'm asking for. Look, you've already got my daughter. Please, I don't. Please.
The boss said 2 fingers, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Those were the orders.
Yep.
No getting extra stuff off him, just that.
He said if he's good, get 2 fingers off of him.
Wonderful. In that case, I stroll around and sit on the desk facing him. You've done this twice already. You cannot keep doing this.
I know. Look, I know that I'm only here because of you guys. I'm aware of that. I'm trying.
It would do you good to remember.
I'm writing the paperwork right now. What do I need to do?
How quickly can you get it done?
No distractions. Maybe in a day.
A day. Darling,
Yeah.
you know that's not good enough.
I mean, I've got to write this. I mean, it takes time to write these. I have to make it so that everyone agrees to it before I can make it happen.
Which hand is he writing with?
His right hand.
Okay. I take his left, slam it on the table, pull out my dagger, and put it up against his fingers.
Oh, we don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. This is just going to extend it. It's going to take longer.
Darling, I'm only being told what I've been told to do. We've given you time. Maybe this would be a good reminder of how important our agreement is. And I take 2 fingers.
And the excruciating scream echoes throughout the building. Imra, you're sitting in your room. Journaling, I assume. When you hear your mother open the front door, like it billows through the house. It is a large, massive door. And the first thought you get is, I bet it's them. And then you start to hear giggling. And then you hear, Imra.
Yes, Rosario.
Get down here immediately.
I'm in the middle of journaling right now.
I don't care.
God, I'm going to kill you one day. And he just like stands up and heads down the stairs with his journal in hand.
You step down the stairs and your mother, it seems to be a little bit uncomfortably close to the large, muscular elf that has been coming around your house for the last couple of weeks. You've been seeing him on and off, usually coming with a couple people. You even remember him standing in the back when your mother made you come down and stand in front of these men, and almost like you were being auctioned off. And your mother goes, and grab your things. You're going to go with this hunk of a man.
Oh, God. Mom, you're like, what, 400 years old? Just give it a break.
I said you're going with this man. I don't care what you think of my love life. And you can see this elf, he reaches down onto his belt and he picks a large jug up and he pushes open the cap of the jug, and the smell of what you could only describe as paint thinner just wafts through the room. And he picks the jug up and takes a deep swig and he caps it and he puts it back on his belt and goes, let's go, kid. Come on.
Don't call me kid. I'm most likely older than you, which makes this even weirder, honestly.
How's this? You come with me and I don't beat the shit out of you. Now, Imra, Stop arguing and get your things. You're going to go.
Fine. I'll go. But I'd appreciate if you didn't talk to me like that.
Oh, there's always a but with you, child. I wish
I'm
I
not
would
talking to you, I'm talking to your young boy next to you.
the young boy. This man is more of a man than you will ever be. Maybe if you come back alive, maybe you'll strengthen up and not be such a pathetic little noodle.
Oh, because I don't swing a sword, okay? Okay.
Can you
I
even
promise
pick
I
up
will
a
kill
sword?
you.
I'm just curious. Can you even pick up a sword? I just feel
Oh, no,
like
the thing about me is that I don't need a weapon. I am the weapon. I don't need to lift a sword.
well then
You
go
know that. Okay.
go prove it.
I turn to the elf. Where exactly are we going?
You're gonna prove yourself. That's what you're gonna go do.
Please explain to me how and what I'm doing.
You are gonna come with me. We're gonna go to a place in the middle of nowhere, and you're going to prove yourself.
I'll be back in a minute, and he's gonna head back up to his room to start getting his stuff ready.
Okay. Azil, you are in the middle of another heist. You really want to get those shinies. You're rummaging through some tables. You've broken into a house and you're starting to collect lots and lots of shinies, lots of beautiful, ornate things. You have to be in some place of wealth. Oh, I really hate it here. You hear the voice echo in your head.
Who is that?
Oh my God, you know who this is. It's me. Do you not recognize my voice, Left Eye?
Do you recognize mine?
Yes, we've been together for some time. You can feel the amulet around your neck warm as it you can tell the emotions of his annoyance that he's like, come on. I'm sick of telling you this over and over again. You could feel this.
I'm just fucking with you. I know.
I'm quite hungry. You haven't killed anyone in weeks, and I feel so hungry.
Well, I thought you said there'd be people here.
Yes, I can smell their fear, yet you aren't the one scaring them. I can almost taste their blood. And as he says that, you hear a loud, blood-curdling scream from upstairs. Oh, go upstairs. Go quickly. Yeah, I can. The blood's in the air. Please, go. Get in. Finish him off.
Azel tears up the stairs.
Mara, as you cut away the pinky of this senator, you hear the thud, 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 thud of something running up the stairs. And there at the end of the doorway, you see a hobgoblin almost like streak across the floor and slide and with a axe and a shield in hand. And Ezra, you see there the senator with blood dripping down as you see a tiefling cutting into his hand.
First off, drink.
What? Who's drinking?
You said Ezra.
God, yes, which, sorry to break the interaction. There is a drinking game going on. Every time I fuck up their names because they all chose to have A's in their names, you drink.
It's a good one.
Because we're the A team, baby. Also, that character not even in this campaign.
Exactly.
Double drink.
Exactly. It's a completely different game.
Yep. So yeah, Azil and Mara, you see each other.
Yeah, I think Azel just propels himself over the desk with his axe raised and is going to drop it on this guy's head.
Before you even get there, Mara has a dagger out and it's to your throat. She has 2.
She stands there with a dagger to your throat.
Do you mind? We are going over some very important business, of which you are not a part of.
Yeah, but I want his things, and he has nice things. And I'm here, and you are here, and then we can split his things and we can leave.
No, that doesn't work for me. I have a contract with this lovely fellow, and I dig my nails back into his neck. And he is going to remain alive and here until the contract is fulfilled.
I like this. Ugh. Now, Mar, you can't hear this voice. Only you can hear this voice, Azil. You hear it, he goes, but I want that blood. It's so rich. What shall we do?
I said, would another do, or do we need this one?
She seems like a roadblock. We might need to search for something somewhere else.
I think I look at the gentleman at the desk who I'm unfamiliar with. Say, call your children.
I just have a daughter, and they have them.
She's not here right now.
I will exchange one life for your life. You choose who that person is, and you call them now.
This is getting very messy.
No. We must leave. This is... No. They're coming. We must leave.
Okay. Fine. Goodbye, witch lady.
Goodbye, small green one. Where were we?
I believe you were about to let me go and patch up my finger.
Oh, darling, I don't do patching up. And I chop off the other one. Take the little handkerchief I have in my pocket and just pop up on his shoulder again. Remember, we have a deal. By tonight. And then I fuck off out the window.
Alma, you're laying out in the middle of the forest, staring up into the moonlight. You hear nature around you. You hear the crickets starting to chirp in the middle of the night. And then you feel a single drop of water hit you right on the forehead.
I just sigh and keep laying there.
You as you close your eyes and you open again, you notice that the sky starts to ripple, like the sky itself is water.
I sit up and kind of dust myself off and just look up at the sky and wait.
As you stand up, you realize that you're upside down and that you're looking at the water that is reflecting the moonlight. And you know exactly what this is. 2 women walk out of the water. Hello, Alma. How are you doing tonight?
Well, can't really complain about anything.
Good, sister, good. We have something for you. Or at least we've been told that we need to offer it to you.
And that would be?
There is a large event happening fairly soon. And we have been told to select someone. One of our brood should go. And we've decided to choose you.
Is there a particular reason why? What makes me so different than the rest of the witches?
We let the moon choose, and it chose you. We do not ask questions. We just do. So, will you take us up on this offer and go and bring honor to our circle?
It would be my honor.
Wonderful. There's a small town called Itineran. It's more of a location. Now, when they say this, roll me a society check.
Ooh, okay. Da, 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 da. Which dice is it gonna be? Ooh. Ooh. That's gonna be 10.
You've never heard of this area. You've never heard of it.
Cool. This is what I get for talking shit about dice rolls. Alma just kind of like nods, has no idea where she's going, but she nods and is just like, okay, okay.
We will send a sprite to take you to your location. It's about 4 days travel. You will meet 4 men. It's always men.
Why always men?
They'll be there. They'll be surprised by you being there, but just tell them that you're here to prove yourself, and they won't ask any further questions. They'll give you a small task, and if you succeed, you'll be given another. Follow through with these tasks as best as you can.
Okay. Whatever you wish.
Good sister. And if you do succeed, you will be greatly rewarded.
I should hope so.
Now, your familiar. Can you describe to the audience what your familiar looks like?
Oh, okay. I forget what they're actually called. I forget what that creature is actually called, but it's a very like tiny, like you could hold it in your hand. It's almost like the halfway point between like a bush baby and like a rat or like a little monkey. And it's got this like these huge bulbous eyes. Its eyes are so big that it can't actually move its eyes. So when it looks around, it has to turn its head physically. But it's a little guy.
So Loris.
It's a loris. Thank you. Thank you very much, Tim. It's a loris. It's almost like a bush baby, but fat.
What is its name?
Castor.
And have you given it the ability to speak to you today?
Yeah, why not?
So you can feel it slowly climbing up your back and sits its paws on your shoulder, and it goes, "They have told me where it is. I can help you navigate where it is."
I would greatly appreciate that, Castor. Thank you.
Thank you. And it like puts its head into your neck and kind of like nuzzles you.
I give a little scritches. Oh, I love him. This is the only cute part of my character, though. I gotta be badass. I'm hardcore. Valkyrie, don't look at me like that.
Whatever you reckon, girl. Whatever you reckon.
I'm trying.
I don't think anyone believes that, but I'm just gonna.
Ari, you sit there over an opened corpse. You have seen that the earth has started to take away this creature. Grass and moss has started to grow across its body, and you stand over it, looking down at it. And you hear the very familiar voice coming to you again. The mouth of this creature opens up and almost like it yawns. And you hear a voice coming from it.
Ooh.
Yes, I have a task for you, little one.
For me?
Yes, for you. Is there someone else here with you?
Is there?
I don't know why I let you live. I should have killed you so long ago.
No.
A billow of shadow just emanates from this creature's mouth and forms the body of a woman right in front of you.
I immediately drop to my knees, my little mushroomy stump, and like prostrate myself in front of the misty shadow.
That is much better. We have many, many things. I'm going to be going to a special event, and I want you there to bodyguard. Do you understand?
Whose body am I guarding?
Mine.
Yes, your wonderfulness.
I will give you a small indication of where we're going. There will be 4 men there. Just tell them that you're here for the lady and do what they say. I will meet you on the inside.
Should there be 4 men there when I leave?
This is the reason why I didn't kill you. It is a great question. There doesn't need to be. But you must survive. That is a goal.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll see you there in a day.
Okay, thank you so much.
Azil, you leave the building and you hear the voice again. I am so hungry. I need something to eat.
Well, you told me to leave. I didn't put my axe in that thing because you said I shouldn't put my axe in that thing. What should I put my axe in?
Over there. A simpler, easier target, but I'm so hungry it will have to do. And it kind of like almost pushes your body in a way that like you look over and you can see that there is a couple, both of them clearly inebriated, making out up against the fence to the building you're at. One or both of them, but I definitely need to feed.
Okay, we'll go get dinner.
I kind of shuffle slowly over to them, like trying to be as inconspicuous as I can, but I'm not particularly inconspicuous, as I am an armor-covered hobgoblin.
Mm-hmm.
And
they do not pay any attention to you. Their hands are completely over each other. Their faces completely attached to each other. They have no idea what's going on in the world.
Azel holds out his axe and he kind of like lines it up. He looks at them. He looks at his axe. He looks at them. He looks at his axe. He raises his axe a little bit. Looks at the axe. Looks at them.
Okay, it's time for dinner.
And he throws his axe at around just above shoulder height as hard as he can.
All right, roll me your first attack roll.
Woo! What could go wrong? Okay, I got a 10 plus. I got a 14.
Okay, these are civilians. They don't have a high AC, and your axe. Roll me damage. You hit.
Cool. D4. Which one are you? I haven't rolled real dice in so long. This is crazy. It's crazy. Oh, there's my luck. 1 plus 4, so 5.
Does it feel good at least though? Rolling dice, getting Tim rolls.
Nah, they're live rolls.
Having something like heavy in your hand.
Hey.
Hey.
Maybe for next month. Next month's your heart.
Yeah.
Save it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Your axe cuts right into the spine of the guy, and immediately you can feel the warmth that your axe gets. You can see blood splattering over the axe. And you've seen this before. The red blood just seems to get sponged into the axe itself. Yes. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Again, get the other one. And she is still going at like he has stopped completely. And the woman that is on the other side is continually going. She is unaware of anything until her hand reaches down and hits the axe. And she starts patting it, and she's like, "What is that on your back?" What would you like to do?
I think rather than swing again, Isel just reaches out for the back of her head and pushes it towards the axe as hard as he can.
All right. That's going to be, let's do this as an athletics roll. So why don't you roll me your athletics?
Excellent. I got a +4 for this. 19.
Yeah. You basically grab the back of her head and you smash it forward, and the axe peeks through the front of the guy, and you basically cut at her neck with the front of the axe. And you can hear her as her last breaths happen.
I look down at my chest and says, "Well, that was pretty good for me. How was it for you?"
Wonderful. I can see much clear, much more clear. Oh, yes. We must leave immediately. We have an errand to do.
Okay. Yes, that sounds fun. And I hobble off.
Imra, what are you doing? You leave. Did you get your stuff and come back? What are you doing?
He's right now. I think he's going to finish writing his journal. And as he's doing, he's trying to decipher what exactly he's writing. He's just letting his hand move. This is probably I think this week is probably the maybe 8th journal he's completed, and his hand is just moving, trying to figure out what exactly it's saying, if you can glean anything from it.
Why don't you roll me a wisdom? Just flat wisdom.
Flat wisdom. Okay. Not too bad, but I don't have anything to add to that. 15.
15. You're looking at it and you're trying to decipher, very much like spiritual writing. At first it's just nonsense, right? You look at it and you can see that there are clearly words there, but they don't make a sentence. Need, spider, chicken, fly, just random assortments of words until it starts to sort of make a sentence, and it's there, but you can see that right when you were getting a moment of clarity, that is when your mother had called you. And so you went back to start again, and again you started to get these incoherent words and assortments. And as you're reading it, the door to your bedroom just slams open. The large, tall elf stands there again. Let's go.
Oh my god. Just give me a minute.
I've already given you plenty. Come on, kid. You can smell the alcohol on his breath.
I'm gonna, without even turning around, he's gonna cast Charm and just tell them to go.
Okay, roll it. Or is it a save again for him?
I believe it's a save.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a save.
All right, let me bring his sheet up real fast. It's a, which save? Will save, what?
Will save, yeah.
So I rolled a 7, which with his will sits us at a 17.
Oh, that's exactly mine.
So it meets, it beats.
Yeah. I think when he sees that it doesn't take, he just sighs and gets up. Okay, okay, fine, we can go. I'll just do this on the way. And he's like, he has his backpack and just filled with mainly just past journals and some new, fresh ones as well. But also some weaponry as well. So he's got like his long spear strapped to his back and a crossbow strapped to his side as he barges past the elf.
Roll me a perception to kind of get a little bit more of what the elf seems to be wearing, or to kind of get an understanding of like what he is, or anything like that.
Nat 20.
Oh, perfect. You have seen someone very similar to this. He is extremely strong, and it seems like the hammer that he carries around with him is extremely large. Like, it looks like it's made for someone that's larger than him, and he seems to be able to wield it without any sort of issue. If you were to guess, you would assume that you've seen this, you've known them to be something similar to what is called a giant instinct barbarian. This is someone that very much like is attuned to like larger weaponry.
Okay. Why exactly do we need someone like you where we're going?
Because where we're going is where I'm taking you, and where I'm taking you is where I need to be.
On this. Okay.
Nope, not really.
Let's go. No, I can tell.
He walks down in front of you once he sees that you've started to move, and he walks outside of that, he starts to walk outside and turns. He goes, I'll be back whether I bring him back or not. And he gives your mother a wink and then continues to walk outside.
I'm going to kill him. And he just mutters that as he walks out with him.
If you die, I don't really care. And she closes the door behind you.
He just kind of laughs and just like scratches the scar around his neck as it goes.
There is a small cart ready for you, and he goes, your ride awaits you.
I mean, it makes sense since I'm going to go in with you. Okay, just don't disturb me while I'm on there. I need to work on some stuff.
I have so little interest in talking with you, it's not even funny. And he gets into the cart with you, or into the cart that you're supposed to go into, and you can see that the entire cart itself with the hammer and everything sinks down from the weight of this man.
Okay. He just keeps that in mind, and honestly, just the moment he gets onto the cart, he kind of opens up like 3 or 4 journals and just is reading over one of them while his hand is just moving along the other.
He opens up his bottle and starts to drink, and then he taps the top of the cart, and the person starts to ride off into the nighttime. Ari, it's the location in which you're given is about 2 days travel. Is there anything that Ari would like to do in those 2 days?
Yeah. So I'd like to travel mostly at night, if that's possible. It's better for my luscious mushroomy skin, keeps me juicy. And let's see.
I have a very important question, I think, is where I'm leaning towards. Are you going to be bringing any friends with you?
Well, do I come across any bodies on my way?
You were at a dead body from when you got your first mission.
I'll take that one. Okay. All right. So Ari will unzip her fanny pack, which is glittery and purple and the only item of clothing that she wears, being, a collection of mushrooms. She unzips her fanny pack and takes out a cute little spore and drops it onto the corpse she had been examining.
As it drops onto it, you can see that small vines start to quickly wrap out of the spore and wrap around the skull and down into the throat of it. And as it's doing that, you can see its body start to move slightly, and it gets up and stands in front of you.
Oh, hi. Oh, I'm going to call you Albert. You look like a really cute guy. Let's go.
And as you start skipping away, it shambles behind you slowly. It's about the same speed as you, so you're not actually really needing to worry about this.
Yes, but even though I'm tiny, I think I move very quickly, so I'm going to turn back. But, oh, Albert, catch up.
And it just continues to move as fast as it possibly can. Now, it takes you about 2 days, and you've kind of gotten to explore the lands a little bit. Roll me a nature check.
Oh, heck yeah. Who do I curse if it's bad? Liv?
Yeah,
How dare.
it's a live roll
How-
for the
I would
game.
like to point out I rolled really well, so it was me.
Yeah, it wasn't you.
I
So it's
called
live
the
the next
shot.
one.
I called a shot. I was wrong. You know?
Yeah, so it's a live roll now. It's live rolls.
The dice gods looked at you and went, haha, no.
That's a
You know,
9.
Somebody
nine?
bought me the dice that I rolled badly. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Sabotage.
So,
And you use
Part
them?
of pan.
based off of your roll, the only piece of knowledge you get is that she's sending you to a place that doesn't exist. She's sending you to a place that isn't like in the middle of the ocean.
But in the middle of the forest.
Well, you're in the middle of a forest, but you're walking, and where she's telling you to go, based off of your understanding of the world and what you've explored, she's asking you to go in like a day's worth of travel into the ocean.
Oh. Well, that's concerning. Also, do I find any nice sticks along my way?
Ooh, just roll me a flat d20.
Sick. 4.
You find that there's a stick too large for you to pick up. It's like a whole branch. It looks wicked cool. Like it's just like it's all like deformed and moved, and it looks almost like a hand, and you would love to pick it up, but it's just way too big.
Well, that's no problem. Albert! Can you carry this for me, please?
He grabs it and he goes to lift it up, and one of his arms dislocates out. But he continues to try even though his arm has been dislocated.
That's the spirit.
Yeah, you can see that he definitely can't.
All right. Stick, I'm coming back for you. Come on, Albert.
He lets go, and like you can see his arm just dangles there as he can't relocate it, and just continues to walk behind you. Mara, you have completed your task. You've taken 2 fingers. You head out of the building, and your boss shows up. Hey, so I've got some good news and I've got some bad news.
You know I don't like bad news.
So how's this? I'll tell you the bad news in a positive way.
All right. Go on.
We got another mission.
Why is that bad news? That's what we always do.
It's to babysit.
Oh. Fuck. Who?
I guess I don't know. I don't really understand it. We have to go to this place, and I guess there's this big, huge ceremony that's about to happen, and well, we have to go and make sure nothing bad happens.
Like noble ceremony? Will it be like pastries?
No. Okay, so this is the best part. So this is
Yeah.
that's the good part that I told in a bad. Wait, no, hold on. That is the bad part that I told in a good way. All right, the good part is that this is a meeting that happens every year, and we have been invited to go to it. This is a meeting where all of the guys come. You know, all of the big guys come.
I see.
Yeah. So yes, we're stuck there babysitting, but we're gonna get to rub elbows with some important people. Maybe get some better jobs. Maybe get rid of this contract you've got. What do you think?
Sounds good. I mean, friends are always a good thing to have.
So here's the thing. Asmodeus is the one that sent us here.
Yeah.
So he was very particular that nothing gets fucked up. Okay?
Oh. You know what? It's fine. We've done things like this before. It will be okay.
Perfect. I'll meet you there because I ain't carrying your ass through the fucking netherworld. So see you there. Here. And he hands you a contract and he goes, deuces. And he like snaps his fingers and puff of smoke, he's gone.
Typical.
Yeah.
Cool. So what's the contract that I have in my hands there? Is that the one for today or
The contract he handed you was to head over to this location.
cool? I will start heading over there after briefly looking back at the building and being like, it was a good day today. All right. And like, off we go. I don't waste any time. We got shit to do. Business.
All five of you in your separate ways get pulled and prodded to this location. You come across what looks like a massive battlefield. There are skeletons left with spears through their bodies. It's a desolate land. And then at the end of it is a sheer cliff into the ocean. Imra, you're the first to show up. You get there and your friend gets out, puts his hammer on his back, and walks out and goes, they should all be here pretty shortly.
Well, who are we waiting for?
There's going to be a bunch of people showing up. I'll explain it when everyone's here. I don't really want to explain it more than once.
Oh, fair.
Surely enough, 3 other men on horseback show up. Gruff men wearing full armor. Looks like they've been battle torn and fought quite a bit. And they get off and they see your friend and they walk over to him and shake his hand. And he goes, all right, weren't you all supposed to bring someone? You overhear him saying, they're like, oh, no. We were told not to bring anyone. Apparently, the fates have it, and they're going to bring people. And as he says that, the 4 of you, the remainder, Mara, Azil, Alma, and Ari, you all show up. And you see 4 men and Imra. So total 5 men. As you all show up one at a time.
You said there was a body with a spear through it?
Yes, it's a
I
skeleton.
want that one.
Okay, you're gonna do that? So
yeah, unzip my fanny pack.
So before this small spore mushroom even goes to speak to anyone, you see it gets excited and like waddles over to a skeleton and puts a mushroom on it, and again vines just start to wrap around the skeleton, and it just animates itself off of the spear, and it stands up and it snaps the spear, so the spear is still through it, so the wood portion of it's in the front and a metal spear is in the back of it, and it stands up and it just shambles over to Ari.
Well, I
Oh
don't
my
think I like
gosh.
that.
You don't have any skin.
That is the
I'm gonna
most.
call you Nakey. Nadine, because you're naked.
And it like goes, you see it like open its mouth, but like as a skeleton, it has no form of like vocal cords whatsoever, and it's just like,
Nadine, meet Albert. Oh, you're gonna be friends.
Caster, I don't think I like this. First of all, there's way too many men. Second of all, what the fuck is that?
What is happening?
That is the most horrifying and disgusting thing I've ever seen, and I love it.
Honestly, the little mushroom's kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie.
But she just
Wait.
put mushroom on a skeleton and made it to not skeleton. It was dead, and now it's not dead.
I wonder what
Yes.
would happen if you ate one of those.
Mara's just
Wow.
realized that these are the assholes she has to look after, and she's just. Oh,
Oh, Nadine, can you try and dance for me?
you see them sway back and forth, like trying to move their arms. And you can see the tall elf. For everyone else, this is a tall, dark-skinned elf. Not drow, just like almost like a light brown skin. He's tall. He's a very tall elf. Full armor, leather armor all over his body, and a large hammer on his back. And he goes, "Hey, over here, everyone. I guess. Come here."
Alma completely ignores him, turns to Ori, like kneels down and is just like, "Hi, little one. What's your name?"
Oh, I'm Ori. So nice to meet you.
Alma. She like offers out a hand.
That's Ulrich and that's Nadine, and they're taking dance lessons.
They're horrifying. Good job.
And he turns and he goes, "Hey, are you here for a reason?"
Yes, the lady sent me.
I'm here
Okay.
to prove myself.
Okay. What
and I
about
don't
you?
know. I don't know where the fuck you get off talking to me like that, but all right.
Oh God. All right. Okay. So all of you are here to prove yourself. And Azil, you hear it. Yes, that means blood.
Should I cut this man down?
No. They're going to feed us. They're going to feed us. It's going to be so good. And he's
No. I'm not here to prove. I am here to guard bodies.
anyways, so what you're all going to be doing is you're going to be seeing a giant door open up around there and points like right at the cliff. He goes, "There's going to be a handful of people that's going to come out. Kill them. If you survive, then you get to move on to the next task. You die, well," and he looks over at Ori's zombies. "I think you know what will happen."
Okay.
Yes.
At least still call me Alma if it happens.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
So as he says that, he goes, "If you need to prep or get anything ready or whatever, now's the time."
Come on, boys, let's go!
Oh boy.
Okay. I'm ready.
Two giant doors start to glow into this space that looks like it's a view of the ocean, and it just cracks open and you can see it. and light just fills out from it, and you can hear the faint sounds of cheering from the other side as 8 men walk out and the doors close behind them, and they look out and they look a little confused, and they look out and they go, "Oh, hello, hi." And he looks, the tall elf looks at you all and says, "You know what to do." And that's where we're going to take our first break.
Yeah,
But-
that is fun.
To kind of loosen the tension, I felt to start this break, I would give a quote. I look upon the storm coming. Massive, huge. I wonder to myself if I can handle it. And the devil leans into my ear and whispers, "You're too weak for the storm." And I turn and I look at the devil and I whisper, "I like your eggs." Welcome back, everyone. And I must tell you, as a non-weeb, that break was fucking miserable.
No fucking kidding.
They gave us 2 seconds. I'm sorry.
Don't get the weeds
There was-
talking.
There was so much anime talk. Oh my God, I don't even know how to, my brain's fried.
What My Hero Academia character would Jake be?
He would be
Oh, my-
Aizawa because he fucking hates us.
Excuse
No,
you,
no.
no. I've already taken
Aizawa
Aizawa.
doesn't hate-
No, we're not
That's
doing this
what-
on
Aizawa-
camera. Listen, as
Aizawa doesn't
Queen of the
hate these
Weebs,
things,
we're
that's
not
the point
doing this
out.
on camera.
You're on weeb
Shut
time.
the fuck up.
Everybody's on weeb
Shut the
time
fuck
out.
up.
Weeb time out time.
I just want to say, Aizawa doesn't hate students. Just saying. He actually cares about his students quite a lot. Okay.
I am
Shut
so
the fuck
sorry,
up.
Jake. I am so
Shut up.
Yeah, we good? We good? All right.
Yeah.
I would like everyone to roll a perception, as this is going to be your initiative roll.
Not me. Nat 20 again. So 23.
Fuck you.
I got a 7.
Hold on. Imra, you got a what? 20 what?
23.
23. Azil?
7.
7. All right. You rolled great. Mara?
I rolled a 5 and I'm trying to find it on my sheet.
5 plus 11, so 16.
That still sucks.
What?
Alma, your turn.
11.
11. Ori?
23.
23. Awesome. So Imra and Ori, you two are tied for who gets to go first. Who's got the higher dexterity score? So that's the larger number.
Yeah.
Mine is a flat 10.
I got a +2, so 14.
Okay, so Imra, you're gonna go first.
Okay. Imra kind of sighs, and I don't think I actually described what Imra looks like. I don't think
Yeah, go for it.
I don't know what's really describe what our characters look like, but he's about 6'5", pointed ear, elven Dhampir. He doesn't really hide the fact that he's a Dhampir. You can see his fangs. Even with his dark skin, you can tell he's also. It looks like he's clear that he's dead or undead at the very least. From
You can say it. Ashy.
No, he moisturizes actually quite often. You know, it's just paler. There's just not much blood in there.
All right, Dusty Musty, keep going.
Shut up, Lighty, okay? So he has his forearm up to about his palm is wrapped up in bandages, and he's wearing like very extravagant wear. It's kind of like he's got it's embroidered with like golden roses and vines across his essentially a cloak. And when he sees these people come out of this door that's appeared, he kind of gives the elf that brought him in a look and then shrugs and then unwraps a bit of the bandage that's on his hand and then aims it at is there any what am I looking at right now? Are the people like does anyone look bigger, like they're in charge or anything like that from the people walking out?
Roll me perception.
Okay.
This is gonna be separate from your initiative.
Okay. Perception is a +3, so it's a 15.
A 15. These all look about the same. One of them with a 15, I would say, definitely looks stronger than the rest.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to aim for that one, and I raise my hand up, and you see in the palm of my hand is like a yellow eyeball. It's almost the size of his entire palm, and he kind of points it at it and just says, "Just please stop." And you see shadow basically leak out of the eye and then dart towards it as I cast command, and I'm going to tell them to stop in their tracks.
All right, and I believe that is a save for them, correct?
Yes, a will save.
All right. I rolled an 18. That's before, and I know your save is a 17.
Yes, 17, so that does succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many actions is that?
I think it's 2. I'm seeing 2 arrows kind of thing.
Yep.
I'm assuming it's 2, right? Yeah.
That's 2 actions. So each of you on your turn, you get a total of 3 actions. Some spells take 2 actions. Some spells take 1 action. Movement takes 1 action. A single attack takes 1 action. So you reach out and you cast this spell, and it hits this person, and they kind of look and they're like, and you have 1 more action left.
Is it an action to pull out a weapon?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, he's going to pull out his crossbow.
Okay.
And ready it, basically.
Ori, that means it's your turn.
Heck yes. Ori is a very she's childlike, but she's a very old nature spirit. She's been around, so she has respect for the traditional things in life, like first turn as a wizard costs magic missile.
All right. How many actions are you going to use? Because with magic missile, you can use 1 action per arrow, so you can use all 3 of your actions to do 3 arrows.
How many would it be to tell Ulrich and Nadine to go forth and wreak havoc?
1 action per zombie, and they get 2 actions when you give them. So basically, you say, go attack, and they will move towards them and attack, and then you say, go and attack. So theoretically, if you wanted to move both of your zombies and cast magic missile with 1 arrow, you could do all 3 of those things. Might be a waste of a spell slot, though, since it's only like 1d4 plus 1.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Ulrich lost an arm, so he's still like recuperating. I will tell Nadine to go, and then I will use 2 on the magic missile.
Okay. Well, which would you like to do first?
Magic missile, so I don't miss and hit Nadine.
Well, magic missile does not miss. That is the thing about magic missile. It will always hit.
You're right. I'm just rolling for.
You just roll damage right off the bat. So if you're using 2 missiles, that would be 2d4 plus 2, I believe.
All right, that is 5.
5 damage, and both of those arrows going to one of the guys, I assume?
Yeah. Whoever's closest to us in their little phalanx.
So you cast out a 2-action magic missile, and these 2 small, like what looks to be spores, come out of your hand. Look like, what are they called? Those things that you blow? Dandelions.
Bubbles? Oh.
Dandelions. They look like 2 dandelions flying in the air, and they hit them and just kind of have a little bit of burst. And they, and then you tell Nadine to go and attack it.
Nadine, can you go kill those guys over there?
It spends 1 action to move to it, and it spends its 2nd action to attack. Please roll me a d20 and add 7 to it.
Amazing. Okay. So that is a 15 for Nadine.
Nadine goes and hits it, and it succeeds. Roll me a d6 and add 3.
8.
8 damage. So you hit this thing and do an additional 8 damage. So your magic missile does 5, and your zombie does 8. Yep.
Yeah. Clap my little wet mushroomy hands together. Good job, girl!
Your zombie actually has a special ability that when it hits someone, it automatically grabs them. So it has the grabbed condition. That brings us to Mara. It is your turn.
I have so much I can do, and it's tripping me out. Okay.
Brag about it.
Whatever. How close am I to them?
You are about 30 feet away.
I can only move 25.
You can spend 2 actions to move.
I would like to do that.
Yeah, so movement is a single action, and you can do it up to 3 times, right? So if you wanted to move 3 times, you could move up to 75 feet away. Or if you want to spend 2 actions, you can move up to 50 feet away.
Okay, I just want to be able to get up close enough to them to go stabby stabby.
Okay, yeah. So you spend 2 actions to get up to them, and you want to stab, so roll an attack.
Am I able to use one of my feats for that? Because I have both daggers out? Or is that too much for that? Because I have twin feint.
I believe twin feint is that you make 2 attacks. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. So is that too much considering I've already moved?
I don't believe so. I would have to look it up. Twin feint, right? Twin feint.
Welcome to us learning how to play Pathfinder 2e.
Well, usually we have our Dayton, who's usually in chat, that usually just says this is what it is. But Jason's doing that for us tonight. It is 2 actions to do that. So no.
Okay.
Thanks,
okay,
Jason.
Cool. We love you. You. Just a stab then, unless any of them are flat-footed, which I don't think they are.
Mm-mm.
One of them is grappled by
It's
grappled.
grabbed.
Yeah, grab doesn't help me. Just a stabby stab then.
Well, no. Here's the thing: is you could move yourself on the other side of it, and which would mean that it is flat-footed, so you'd be able to hit it. But these people are weak, and so you don't think you need that.
I was about to say, does it look like they need the old one too? Let's give them a little poke. Just give them a little poke. Nat 20.
So how natural 20s work is you get your total number and it counts as 1 level higher. So for example, let's just say you're fighting a huge monster that has like an AC of 40, right? And if you roll a natural 20, you add 20 plus whatever your attack is. Say that that's not a success. Well, with a natural 20, it moves it to the next step. So it would go from a success, or it would go from a fail to a success. This is already a critical success, so you're going to go ahead and critically succeed. So you're going to roll your dice and then just multiply it by 2.
Cool. So that is a d6 that I need. 5, so 10.
Are you sure that's all your damage?
Just from 1 dagger. Or am I going mad? Oh, and I added to that. Oh my god, this guy's gonna die. I rolled a 5, and my attack is 10, I think. So that's a
No.
15 times
So your
I'm
damage.
bad at numbers.
It's okay. It's the dice you roll plus your strength. So you have a strength of 1. So it's a 1d6 plus 1. You roll the 5, so it's a 6, right?
Yeah. So double. 12.
Yeah, so you do 12 damage. You stab into this guy, and he's just like, "What's going on?" As you turn the knife into him, That is all 3 of your actions. That brings us to Alma. What would you like to do?
Okay, I'm gonna pretend like I know what I'm doing. So I know that we're about like 30 feet away or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna move a little bit closer. I'm gonna use one of my actions for movement.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use the other 2 actions to cast Grim Tendrils,
Nice.
which is in a 30-foot line. So I can get anybody that's in that 30-foot line.
I'm gonna say if you move yourself in a way, you could probably hit 3 of them with it.
Cool. Yeah. Sounds good to me. And that I require a fortitude saving throw.
All right.
And some D4s.
One of them rolls a natural 20, and one of them fails, and one of them succeeds.
Cool.
So
okay.
we have a crit success, a success, and a failure.
Okay, cool. So I got a 7 on the D4s. So success is half damage with no persistent bleed damage. And then the failure gets the full damage and a 1 persistent bleed damage.
So what was the total of damage again?
7.
7 points of damage, and the other one gets. So the one that failed was actually the one that was grabbed, and your Grim Tendril literally just jets through its body and just kills it completely, and it falls dead in Nadine's arms, I believe.
Alma just like calls out, "Thank you, little one."
I believe that's all 3 of your actions.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Tank's empty.
Azil, it's your turn.
I would like to walk up to one of these men, and I would like to sever them with my axe.
Okay, you spend 1 action moving up to it. Roll your attack.
I only have 25 movement, to be fair.
That's fine. You can make
Okay,
it.
cool. Cool.
You're all kind of staggered, so some of you can make it, some of you can't.
17.
17, that hits.
Cool. And I would like to murderize. I hate this die. This die, you are going away die. You go away now. I got a 6.
Okay.
Tim, you only have so many.
I only have 2 of those ones. Yes, that's true.
That was your second action. Would you like to make a second attack?
I certainly would. And I have sweep, which on my axe, which does a thing, I think.
Sweep allows you to make a trip attempt if you want.
Okay. Got it. Okay, cool. I will attack the same enemy then.
Okay.
I rolled a 9.
Okay, yeah. So sweep actually allows you to. This weapon takes a wide, sweeping, or spinning attack, making it easier to attack multiple enemies. When you attack with this weapon, you get a +1 circumstance bonus to attack to your attack roll if you already attempted an attack a different target this turn using this weapon. So you're attacking the same person, but if you would like, you can say your second attack was on someone else, and you get a +1 to it.
Yeah, I'll take a 10. Fuck it. Why not?
Okay. What was your total on your roll?
10.
Not gonna hit though.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. So you sweep and you hit one, and the other one dodges out of the way. They're like, "What the hell are you doing? What?" And they're trying to attack you. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. They're not happy with the fact that you're trying to hurt them. Oh my gosh. I would really love my PDFs to actually work correctly. 1 second. For some reason, it always happens. My PDFs always tell me it's running out of RAM, and it's the worst thing ever.
As the IT person, have you turned it off and on again?
Yes, what it is that there is only like a 32-bit version of this.
Oh, I got
PDFs have
you.
RAM?
I got you. Funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. So
you go.
all right,
Okay, go.
you are the closest, Azil. So it's gonna attempt to attack you. So it's going to swing his sword. Oh, I rolled a 19. Plus it's 4. So does a 23 hit?
What do you think, GM?
I know it does. Oh, but it only does 3 points of damage. And he's going to make a second attack. That fails. Wait, don't you have a special ability? A reaction? I believe if you take damage, you can do a thing. I think it's called touch of corruption or something like that.
No, I think that's an action. I think. Oh wait,
No, you get a reaction.
I do get a reaction. What is the reaction? Oh my gosh. Feature is
Crunch, 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 crunch.
I'm looking. Oh, shield block.
Yeah, you can. You didn't actually spend an action lifting your sword or your shield, so you're good.
Cool.
And third attack. Okay, so all 3 of his attacks fail. All right, or I'm sorry, 2 of his 3 attacks fail. The next one. Wow. Okay, my dice need to go to jail.
You're welcome. I have this effect.
Okay, the remainder swing their swords and axes in like crazy. They're like freaking out, and only out of all of them, only one of them can hit. Then that brings us back to Imra. It's your turn.
Well, with his crossbow aimed, he's just gonna fire at one of the heads. Just the last one, just the one that actually landed a hit on Azil, is gonna shoot that one.
Okay.
So I'm trying to understand this character sheet. What do I add to it? Do I add my dexterity plus proficiency, right?
Correct.
For him. Okay, cool. That's a 24 to hit.
24 definitely hits.
And then a d6. Is it just a straight d6? I'm guessing.
Yes.
Ooh, okay. That is 4 damage, 4 piercing damage.
All right.
And he just fires at the one that just landed a hit on Azil.
And describe how this arrow kills this guy.
Oh, okay. I think out of frustration, he just kind of like wraps his bandaged hand up again, and then aims. And I think he fires. I think when just after they swung and struck Azil, and they're raising the hand back up again, I think the arrow pierced through his wrist and into his neck, and kind of pinned it to his neck, and he just dropped dead.
Nice. That's a single action. What would you like to do for your second and third?
Oh, I mean, can I keep firing at the others?
Yes, I believe you have to reload, so that will be an action to reload, and then you can. Yeah.
Instead, I will do. Actually, no. Yeah, I'm gonna fire again. I think the other one takes too many actions.
Okay.
I'm gonna fire again and aim for whatever one came closest to hitting Azil after that one.
So that is going to be at a -5.
-5. Okay.
So I think your crossbow is a 5. So I think it's whatever you roll.
15.
A 15. A 15 does not hit.
Damn it. Yeah, I think that's all my actions then.
All right. That brings us to Ori.
Okay. Right now, how many times would I have to move to be within 30 feet of another living
Another like an
person?
enemy or ally?
Enemy.
You're already within 30 feet.
Sweet. Okay. So, am I all okay? Am I within arm's reach of either of the two who have been downed?
Of the enemies, no, you're 30 feet away from them. You'd have to get all the way to them.
Okay. I don't move that fast, but that's okay. I'll stay back just for now. I will cast command
Okay.
on one of the approaching dudes from the door.
Okay.
And we're on like a cliff over the ocean, right?
You are, based off of what you see, you roll me an Arcana. Roll me an Arcana.
Okay. Ooh, that's not gonna be good. 11.
You don't know what it is, but it doesn't seem like that's what's there. Like there's something, like they just came out of that, but there's nothing there. Like there's something weird there. You're not sure what it is.
Okay. I was gonna tell him to run off of it, but do they get a save for that? Let's see.
For command,
Yeah, they get a will save. So let's see if it works.
Okay. I believe it targets one person.
Yes.
I got a 13.
My arcane DC is 16, so
Nice.
I think that means that.
Yeah,
That's why it goes up. Yeah. Okay. All right. Sick. Cool. So I will shout at the closest one then.
Mhm.
It's gotta be. Yes. Attack him.
And
And I'm going to point at the guy who was giving us instructions. I don't like being told what to do by men.
So, when you shout a command that's hard to ignore, you command the target to approach you, run away, release what it's holding, drop prone, or stand in place.
Down, boy.
Okay. All right. That on his turn, he will take his action. That's 2 actions. Do you want to spend your third action doing anything?
Yeah, I'll command Ulrich to go help.
Ulrich walks over and he attacks. Roll me a d20 and add 7.
Amazing. Go, Ulrich. Go, Ulrich. Go. 21.
21 definitely hits. Roll a d6 and add 3.
Why do my zombies roll so much better than me? A 9.
9. This your zombie, or what was his name again?
Ulrich.
Ulrich takes his one good arm and just smashes down on this guy's head, and you hear the snap of his neck underneath him as he falls to the ground. There are just 3 left.
You like that? You should see him waltz.
Well, you
Mara.
didn't name him Walter, did you?
Mara, it's your turn.
Okay. Can do this with such a complicated character sheet. We got this. Who is left? Are any of them injured? Are any of them flat-footed?
None of them are injured, but you can definitely move yourself in a position to have one of them flat-footed.
Awesome. So, whichever one is the probably closest to me,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to go up to in a way that sort of makes them flat-footed and not expecting it.
Okay, so that's 1 action on your turn, and
Yep.
I assume you're going to attack.
I am definitely going to attack. And I think we'll just go a good old sneak attack for this one, I think.
Sounds good.
Can I do one with each of my daggers? Like one attack and then another attack.
I believe that's what your twin takedown
Yeah.
or twin
Twin
does?
feint, yeah. But in twin feint, the first one makes them flat-footed.
Which they already are.
Yeah, so there's no point doing that. So just a flat.
Yeah, so you basically how it's going to work is you have 2 daggers, but you're going to make 2 separate attacks.
Yes, correct.
So that will be each action. So your first attack will be at its normal bonus, and then the second attack will be at because it'll be a -4.
Okay, cool. So go my 2 attacks. 15 and my attack modifier, which is.
If you roll the 15 and you have a plus to anything, you're going to hit. So you definitely hit.
Cool. So that's for the first one, and for the second one, fuck me, it's a 5.
I don't think you hit with that.
No, I don't. The first one though,
which is a sneak attack. So add your precision.
Don't I get for sneak attack?
Yeah, you get additional d6s for sneak attack.
Yeah, I get 2 because of where I'm at. Shut up, Tim. That didn't do me much good. 5, and then so it's whatever I've rolled plus my proficiency.
Yeah, so you've already hit. So you're going to be your d6, which is your normal attack, plus an additional damage from your sneak attack, which I believe is at least 2d6.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so you're just going to roll all those dice.
Yeah, I've only rolled a 5, which is depressing.
That is depressing. 5 damage. All right. And you missed on your third action. So that brings us to Alma.
Sorry, I was reading spells. Okay, I'm going to. So, of my line of 3, there was one that critically succeeded, right?
So the 3 that you hit, the 3 that you went after, or there's only one of them that's still alive.
Okay, cool. On the one that's still alive, I'm going to cast Daze. So I need a basic will save.
Okay.
A
12.
A 12. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm double checking sheets and stuff. A 12. Okay, that's a failure against my spell DC.
Yep.
So the jolt, you cloud the target's mind and daze it with a mental jolt. The jolt deals mental damage equal to your spell casting ability modifier, which I think it's 3, 4. Yeah.
What is your int?
My intelligence is 16, so it's 3.
3, yeah.
Yeah, 3. Okay, yeah. So it wasn't a critical fail, yeah. So it gets 3 damage. That's 2. I think I'm gonna step back.
Sure.
I'm just gonna step back. I'm gonna use my last little movement to, shuffle back.
Azil, it's your turn.
I would like to punch people with my axe.
Okay.
I will roll for axe punch number 1.
Okay.
Ew, I've rolled an 8. I will roll for axe punch number 2. I rolled a 13. Total.
13 total. This one is flat-footed, so that's going to hit.
Cool. And I will
Roll for decapitate.
I rolled a 5.
5 total?
Yes.
Okay. It's still alive, but barely. And you can hear your axe go, almost there, almost there. Oh, gosh, I'm so hungry.
I was going to raise my shield, but I will feed you. I rolled a 20.
Hey!
But not a natural 20, like a total 20.
Oh, still. Okay.
Yeah.
Total 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, if you will. And
So that hits.
All right. Now I will roll my damage. I have already abandoned both of my d8s. I need more d8s because these are terrible. You've done me fine. 10.
10. Your serrated edge axe just rips at this guy and just gouges into it, and you can see again the blood just pumps into the axe itself, and you can feel yourself bolster in strength. Ugh. Please take 3 temporary hit points.
I think I look down at the axe and I say, "Do you need a cigarette? Because I'd certainly like one."
He goes, I do not have a mouth. How am I supposed to smoke? That is your full turn. And there is only 2 of them left. So they're freaking out because they're just watched all of their friends just getting completely just annihilated. And they're going to turn to you, Azil, because you're right there. And one of them hits. 2 hits. Okay, you get hit twice.
I don't like that.
Take 7 hit points. You're going to take from your temporary hit points first.
Okay, cool.
As these 2 guys with their swords just hit you. And that brings us back to Imra.
Imra is going to. Are there any still alive? I mean, I think
There's
the
2 alive.
Are there any that are injured right now?
No, these 2 have not been touched.
Okay, in that case, he's gonna run up to one of them, and just immediately grab their face, and is gonna cast harm on them.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to roll to actually land that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a nat 20.
Okay, that's a critical success.
Plus 7 to 27 to hit.
Critical success. So you're gonna roll. You're gonna roll your damage and times it by 2.
2. Okay. I think it's a D6. Yeah. 10 damage.
10 damage. You touch him, and you emanate this harm, and you can see him just like burn and like ash as his face just burns from your hand. Yeah, that's all. That's your whole turn, and it hurts. He's screaming in pain.
Whole turn?
Yeah,
Okay.
you moved, and harm is use the touch version.
I
So
used
that's
touch, so it's only 1.
yeah. So that's only 1 action. So you have 1 more action left.
Only use actually no, I don't think I can. I think that's how many spells I can do.
Well, if you have another single action spell, you can use it. Like if you have shield, or if you have another harm spell, you can use that again as well.
Yeah, I'll use another harm spell. So like
Alright.
when he does it with 1 hand, he just grabs the other side of his face and does cast harm on his face again.
Okay.
Is there a minus on this as well?
No.
No. Okay, that's 16.
16 hits.
Oh, okay. And that is 5 damage.
You touch the other side of his face, and you just see him as he just kind of just and he burns away from the inside out and falls in front of you. That leaves 1 left. Mara, it's your turn.
No,
Sorry.
isn't it? Isn't it Ori?
No. Ori.
I was to say it's the adorable one's turn.
Drink.
Was that a name mistake, or was that just general turn order mistake?
It counts.
I'll take it.
Don't miss the opportunity, my man.
I'm new to these drinking games, okay?
I want to cast Call of the Grave on the last living assailant. I can do it from 30 feet away, and they get sickened by it.
What kind of save is it?
I'm looking. Oh, I have to make a spell attack.
What was the spell again?
Call of the Grave.
Mm.
It's up by my focus on my character sheet, so I don't know.
Yeah, you're
what
good.
that
You're
is.
good.
Okay. Oh, heck. It's a 12 to hit.
A 12 does not hit. Oh wait, there's enough of them. They're gonna be flat-footed. So yeah, you hit because a 12 hit was real.
Yay! Okay, amazing. So on a success, the targets become sickened 1.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. That is one. That's 2 actions.
Mm-hmm. And with my third, I'm gonna, I guess, I'm gonna take a little stroll, a little walkie walk up to, a good looking corpse.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, you walk over to the freshly killed creatures and you're looking at them. That brings us to Mara. There's one left.
There is one left. I'm gonna rock up to him in Twin Faint.
Okay.
So
this one's also already flat-footed, so you don't need to roll it.
oh,
Yeah.
beautiful.
So you can just attack twice.
Yay. So that's a 17 plus like a lot.
Tell me how much, because it might be a critical. 17 plus what?
So it's plus the proficiency bonus and strength modifier, right?
Yeah.
So 11.
Okay, so that's a critical success.
Yeah.
So roll your normal damage and your sneak attack damage and double it. Do more than 5.
Uh-huh. You're not going to believe this, so I'm just sort of going to try and put it up. They're all 6s.
Yes. I love it.
So hot.
Thank you. I feel so powerful right now. But
You're who
no other
all
time.
of my music is about. It's so nice.
6s are my love language.
Oh, mate, I'm a tiefling. I feel you.
Describe how you eviscerate this person in one hit.
Look, I'm just getting really sick of it. Like, this is going on too long, and these things are just so weak. So I sort of like nudge into him and just stab him right into the spine in the back of the neck.
Nice. Yeah, you reach around and you just, as you stare in his eyes, you just stab him right in the back as you look at him. And you can see the tip of your dagger puncturing out the front of his neck.
Yeah.
And you
I just
can
sort of-
hear. Yeah, go for it.
I sort of look at him and go, "Sorry, darling, it's only business." And then take the dagger out and wipe it on my my pants.
You hear from the 4 guys in the back. Ah, you all did great. You all survived. Congratulations.
Don't patronize us, please.
Oh,
So,
Lord.
so Ori, have you been rolling your d6 per zombie?
I might have been forgetting that. I thought if they were previously dead, I didn't have to.
No, it's anytime you use it at all.
Oh, right. That takes my hit points.
Yes.
Oh,
It's okay. I don't get hit.
That's how we balanced it.
Oh.
Okay, so that's 8 so far.
So if you want to use the third one, it'll be another d6. Or is that all 3 of them?
That's only 2. How many hit points do I have? I asked my character sheet.
I was just saying, it's like I can look real fast. 1 second.
I'll be fine, I'm sure.
You just dropped dead immediately after the battle.
Well,
You didn't get hit once, but your little mushroom just.
She's just like,
bless her little heart.
Oh, tried so hard.
yeah,
Here
I don't.
Ori
I
lies.
got
Did her
so
best.
far.
Yeah,
No,
I
I have
don't.
16. I have 16, so I'm fine. I'm down at 8. I'm gonna make a third zombie.
living on a prayer.
Damn. Okay.
Oh my god. I don't know if you know this, but I don't think there's any healers in this party.
I was about to ask, would I know if is
Think
Orium dead?
technically,
I know battle medicine, but I ain't using it on y'all.
I think technically speaking, I was looking through my spells. Technically speaking, and this surprises nobody who really knows me, I'm basically the party cleric.
I mean, technically, I mean, depends what powers, what healing you have, because.
Oh, babes, no healing, just buffs and debuffs.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's something that can heal me, but it wouldn't heal. It wouldn't heal Ori.
We'll just stab you.
So you're selfish.
No, I'm undead.
Muscle mental.
So I have 3 zombies now.
Yes, you do. The third
And
zombie.
2 hit points.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
If you could
Okay.
sneeze on your dead.
Guilty.
I'm gonna run away
Roll
from
the
the
dice.
big door.
You run away from the big door, and they say, all right, you guys did a great job. So you're gonna get the next task." And the tall elf puts 2 fingers in his mouth and blows and whistles out pretty loudly. And over the hill, you see a horse start to run up, and you notice that there is someone on the horse, and he walks over to all of you and says, "Your next task is to babysit."
Ugh.
Why?
Don't question it. Just go with it.
You see that there is a woman on the horse. All of you roll me a perception.
Is this my lady?
No.
Oh.
18.
Of course, I roll hot on this. I roll a 22.
Nice.
6. I'm getting rid of this die.
21.
21, 6, 23,
18.
18.
15? No, 25. There we go. I'm bad at maths. This
Maths?
shocks no one. Quick maths.
So all of you see, Alma, you're kind of distracted and you're not really paying attention. You don't really care. The woman that is riding over is a shorter human with platinum blonde hair about to her upper back, like here-ish, like below her shoulders, and she's wearing a very well put together blue leather dress. And she rides up and she looks at all of you and goes, "Hi, everyone."
Hello, darling.
Trying awful hard, isn't she?
What's going on?
She hops down and walks to Ori, who is the closest, and she goes, "Hi, do you mind touching?"
I don't really know if I'm poisonous to humans. I generally don't mind finding out. But you seem nice, so
We can
probably
try.
not.
She didn't poison me earlier, so go ahead, have fun.
She puts her hand out for you to like shake. You start shaking. She goes, "My name's Rose, R-O-S-E, Rose."
I knew that was coming. Nice to meet you, Rose. Where are we taking you?
I don't know. And the tall elf goes, "We're going to be going through those doors. Well, we're going to be going onto the other side of these doors. We have to take our friend here, Rose, to a ceremony. There's a party in her honor that we all must go to."
Of course. Well, why don't we all get acquainted and head on in? Like Mara knows what's up.
Is this the body that we're guarding?
Darling, she's alive. For
Yes.
now. And I sort of like Ted Ori's
all
little
have-
squishy head.
Quite exuberant bodies.
Thank-
And
Thank you,
and
darling.
Rose walks.
I mean, we can't all be
there.
all natural, so.
Rose walks to each of you and does the same thing. Asks for permission to touch you. If you say yes, she puts her hand out. She spells her name each time. R-O-S-E, Rose. For each one of you, whoever accepts it can shake her hand. Whoever doesn't, she does not take offense to this. And our elf goes, yes, if our friend Rose happens to have any issues, just say a word and we'll be fine. The word that you're going to say is Vondid. And as he says Vondid, Rose just kind of like turns her head and kind of sinks down a little bit. And she comes back up. She goes, I hate being in this body.
Well, that was a change.
I like this job much more now.
Exuberant bodies.
Let's just get this piece of flesh to this and kill it already.
Sounds
Okay.
good by me.
If we'll get
And-
this over and done with.
Shall we then?
You notice that, like, even though this voice is speaking, the body is like other than the head, the body is like limp. And your elf friend says the words again, and the head swings back and comes back as, oh, sorry about that, everyone. Sometimes I black out. I don't know what happens. But I hear we're going to a party in my honor.
How exciting for you.
We definitely are, darling. Let's all go to the party then, shall we?
I'm
I've
so
never been
excited.
to a human party.
Oh, you're gonna love it, little one.
They're very, very fun.
Well, where we're going, we can't take the horses. So let's go. And the four men start to walk forward over to what looks again to be this sheer cliff. If anyone would like to kind of figure out what's going on, they can roll an Arcana check.
You know it.
Ori,
Well,
feel free to roll it again if you'd like.
I think as we're doing this, Azel says to Mara,
Last party I went to, you spoiled.
Last party you went to, you shouldn't have been there. It wasn't your business. Sort of just, the very long braided hair sort of smacks him in the face as she turns away. Can I also...
he's chewing
Yeah.
on some of her hair as it goes back.
Oh, honey, you don't want to do that. It's straight from hell's. While people are rolling for that, I noticed that the little squishy one is not doing well, and I kind of really like the fact that she makes undead things. Can I give her a bit of a medicine to heal her up a bit?
So,
How does that work in this game?
well, let's do one thing. Ori, how would you like to describe your look as you reduce in hit points, but not physically injured? How would you like Ori to look in those situations?
So I think that Ori's mushrooms are usually like almost wet. They're like slimy and plump and juicy. But
Not
as she they're so juicy and moist. As she puts her health into these zombie guys and gals and thems, I think she dries out. So
You look
she's like, yeah, getting shriveled.
okay. Mara, yeah, you walk up to Ori and you can ask for permission or however you would like to go about it.
Okay, well, I'll sort of crouch down because I am so much taller than you. And sort of look at you and go, hello, little one. You're not looking that well. You're not as... And I sort of squish some of the bits on the shoulders. Oh, you're not looking as plump as you were before. Would you like me to help you?
Well, this happens sometimes when I overextend myself with friends. I just sharing is caring, and so I give them some of me, and then they do things and stuff. I would like that, but I don't know if it exactly works that way. Because I've given them the me, and I don't know how much me can go back in here.
Mara, if you'd like to roll a medicine check, you can. The DC is 15.
I rolled a 1. That ain't gonna do anything.
There it is.
Guilty. I'd like to point out that I tried.
Actually,
I appreciate the effort.
well, hold on. Let's take a second back, because a critical failure does damage.
Oh no!
So you critically failed. You do 1d8 points of damage to Ori.
Oh my god, I hate this.
Have fun rolling up a new character, Guilty.
No,
Mara.
we're evil. We're evil. No regrets. No regrets. We're evil.
Mara.
Hi.
Mara, and actually, I'll give it to Mara or Ori. Would either of you like to make a deal with the devil?
He's already your boss,
Yeah.
but I'll take it if you don't wanna.
That's debatable. Yeah, Jake is so happy right now.
I'll take it. I was
about to
greedy
say-
with my zombies.
I was about to say, I don't think I would realize and sort of be like, oh shit. Fuck. I'm so sorry, kind of thing. Like, yeah, sorry.
So everyone, since this is our first episode and this is the first time I've gotten to do this, as our intrepid, not so heroic heroes, I don't feel like they should have hero points. So instead, they each have an opportunity each episode to make a deal with the devil, where they can get their outcome. They don't have to roll for it. They get the outcome that they want, but they have to pay for it in some way. So, Ori.
Yeah.
The deal, I assume, is that you don't want to take any damage from this, correct?
That sounds nice.
Okay. So to not take damage, the deal I'm going to make with you is that you need to use your spore on one of your newfound friends.
Oh, shit.
What does that
Okay.
mean?
Okay. You agree to that?
Oh, balls.
Yeah.
All right. Mara, as you go, you realize that as you're trying to heal Ori, you realize, one, you don't think that you can heal whatever this is. Whatever it is beyond you. You don't know what it is. But not only that, you screw up and you slip and you're about to just kind of make this worse almost. I mean, as a fungus, it's very easy to rip and tear a fungus. And you go to do that and something stops you and you're like, your shaky hands stop as Ori grabs you and goes, I'm okay. And stops you from continuing on.
All right. Sorry, little one. I'm not used to having companions.
It's okay. You were trying to help me.
You are so adorably evil. I love you.
What's everyone else doing while this is happening?
We did Arcana checks, and I rolled, and I have my score if you would like.
Yes, please.
So I got a 24.
Nice.
Oh, I got a 16.
Intelligence, baby.
Azil, did you roll it or no?
No, I did not.
Okay.
It's not
You
really
don't
a steal. Yeah.
You don't have to, yeah. Alma and Imra, thank you.
Drink.
That's true. Whole new name.
I was about to say, who's that?
The two of you, you can tell that this is a very, very strong illusion spell.
Mm.
And not only is it extremely strong, but like this is beyond any of your capabilities. Like this is extremely strong. It's unmeasurable. And the four men walk over with Rose to a small little inlet off to the side and calls off to you. Are you all ready or what?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready.
Sure.
He walks over and he puts a hand out, and then you see his hand disappear, and you can see that he's doing something with his hand or his arm, but you can't see his hand anymore. And then he goes, there it is. And he opens a door that didn't exist. He goes, all right, go in. And the three other men go in with Rose, and he stands there and waits for all the rest of you. As he waits, he takes a swig of this huge jug.
All right, everyone. Formation, please.
You told me so
No. Albert, Ulrich, and Nadine.
They start following you.
This is very interesting. Okay. Imra's gonna follow close behind, just like inspecting these undead as he's walking.
Who is the first to go through? Is it Ori?
I'll probably go through first.
Okay. Mara, as soon as you walk through, you hear the sounds of a bustling city. And you walk through and you're in an alley.
My usual place.
Who's next?
I'll go.
Alma, the same thing happens. You walk through and you hear the sounds of carts rolling down the street and people chattering and talking amongst themselves. The three men stand at the edge of the alley just looking around, making sure no one looks in as you all trickle through the portal through this doorway.
Castor, I like this less and less the more that we're here.
Who do you say that to?
My familiar. He doesn't have to talk back, but I just say it to him.
Yeah, Mara sort of like looks at you when you say that, and it's like,
yeah. And like from Alma's like ponytail comes Castor, who's just like this small creature. I don't think I gave him the ability to talk today, but he's just there.
that has big eyes. That is horrifying.
The better to see you with and all of that.
I like it.
You
Like,
can see
Mara's
like, tiny ears kind of like flip back a little bit.
Oh God. Mara's both intrigued and also like really weirded out at the same time.
I would say you could pet him, but you're not allowed to.
Darling, that's fine. I don't want to.
Good.
So all of you make it through this portal, and your tall elf friend comes out and closes the door, and he looks at you and goes, the three of them will take you onto the rest of your path. I'll meet you all there. And he walks out first, and as he walks out, you start to hear cheering from the audience as he walks out. And you can see his demeanor changes greatly from this like kind of like saltier, just annoyed that he's here, to this very open, and starts waving and going, hey everyone, hey, and you can hear them cheering. The hero Victoria, the hero Victoria. And you can hear them cheering as he walks through. And the three.
Man, am I right?
Ugh, tell me about it.
I fucking hate that guy.
God, me too.
Alma looks down at you and is just like, oh, something we can agree on.
Hey, Dean.
I want to chop out his ankles, and then he can't walk no more, and then he's walking around on his knees. It's awkward for everyone.
You should take out his hamstrings. You should pull out his hamstrings and give them to me.
Why do you want his hamstrings?
Because when you dry them out, they're very good for potions.
Darlings, we have a job to do and a new friend.
Oh. Cool.
Come here so I can whisper something in your ear.
Or Nadine leans down.
Get that guy.
You tell him to go out there and attack it?
No. One of the three who's supposed to escort us.
Nadine walks over and just starts to take a swing and misses. I rolled an 8. He turns and pulls out a flail and swings and hits the skeleton, and Nadine shatters to the floor.
Oh my goodness, she did that on her own. Thank you for saving us, sir.
Roll me a deception check for that.
Okay, but listen, I have this thing called harmlessly cute.
Uh-huh.
And I think that helps me here.
Okay. That sounds about right.
Yes, my size and demeanor make it easy for me to convince others that I mean no harm. Gain the shameless request skill as bonus feat. Gain
Sounds like a
plus
fake
1
move.
circumstance
fake
bonus. 2 checks when you roll deception.
Sounds like
Oh,
a
no,
fake
that's
move.
only when
Sounds
it's
like some
initiative.
Sue bullshit.
I'm sure I think you spelled configure wrong.
Oh God! Our man's isn't even here to defend himself.
Hold on.
Not cute.
13.
He turns and looks at you and walks to you, and he goes, I could literally push you over and kill you right now.
But you wouldn't because I'm so little and cute.
He reaches out and grabs you and squeezes you a little bit and says, don't think I won't. And he lets go and he goes, in fact, get rid of the other 2. We have to walk through town. You can't walk around with undead like that.
But give them your coat.
Excuse
They
me?
can blend in.
Not gonna happen. Kill him. If you don't, I will. He walks over and he, sure enough, kills one, kills the other one. Now, what this means now, out of character wise, is you are still at 2 hit points, but your undead creatures are no longer pulling from you, which means you can heal now. And he goes, let's go. And the other one goes, yeah, come on. Undead just gives me the heebie-jeebies anyways. Let's go.
Well, thanks.
Out of character.
I'm feeling faint.
Oh gosh.
Someone pick up the mushroom and carry it.
Come here, little one. And I scoop Ori up like a baby.
I'm like a toddler sized.
I scoop Ori up like a toddler.
Like a sack of
I'll
potatoes.
sit on your hips.
Yeah.
One
arm.
Thank you.
Out of character, do we need to be concerned about, a bunch of really suspect looking some non-humanoids walking through? Like,
You don't know. You've never been to this place.
I've never been here. Good
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Okay.
How exciting.
They're like, you all have an hour before we leave. If you need to get supplies or whatever, go for it. But we're heading out in an hour.
Okay.
So cheerful.
Better the other guy.
So are you going to head in?
Supplies implies money.
Mhm.
Do you have money for us?
Yeah, do you have money for the little one?
The 2 of them look at each other.
Money, please.
Pulls out a pouch and looks in it. pulls out and gives you each 5 gold.
This is my. Okay.
Surely you
I will
must
put
have
it
more.
in my fanny pack.
Please stop calling it that.
Shove it
It's
right in my fanny.
It's only dirty for the non-US
It
people.
really is.
Yeah, like the US people are like, what's wrong?
They're
My
like,
mom had a fanny
whatever.
pack in like the early
Please
90s,
stop.
late 80s.
I mean, we call it fanny packs here as well, but we also not have the other meaning of fannies.
We don't call them that here. We call them bum bags, okay?
At the same.
That seems worse. I just gonna say
UK.
That's far better than being like, I'm gonna shove it in my fanny pack. It's like,
I mean,
man.
fanny's a bit different here, I guess. It does make, I guess that makes sense.
Front door, back door.
We'll discuss this later about what it actually means.
The fanny pack is nature's pocket because I'm nature.
Oh,
And it's my pocket.
Oh, no.
That makes it so much
Oh,
worse.
no.
Clip it, clip it, clip it, clip it.
Oh, no.
Somebody clip it.
True.
Jason, get on it.
So are we getting more? No.
You get the 5 gold. That's it. You've now got 58 minutes. Go.
Okay.
Well, little one, where would you like to go?
To the bar!
You drink?
Is that what people do at bars?
Yes.
Oh.
We should go. We should drink. Come on. And with Castor on one shoulder and Ori on her hip, almost leaving.
All right. Is
Fair.
anyone following the two of them?
I am going to because I have to babysit everybody.
Okay.
So I'm going to turn back and be like, are you still coming? Just turn
Yeah.
away and keep following them.
I'm going to follow as well. I could do with a drink right now, honestly.
I pull my shirt forward and say, "Do we have work to do?" Or what?
No, I'm satisfied. You can do what you want.
I haven't had a beer before. What does that mean?
Oh, my friend, it's, from my understanding, is a beverage in which makes you feel lightheaded and do stupid things. So basically, it's like living like you.
That was condescending, but I think I'll have a nice time. Thank you.
And you follow?
Yeah.
All of you walk into like where a bunch of people are, and you see a cacophony of people of many different ancestors, gnomes, elves. You see other leshies there. You see lizard folk. You see all sorts of people all over the place. And it seems like they are setting up for some sort of celebration. And you all clearly see a bar called the Rusty Dragon.
Side note, is this where we should actually describe our characters? Because I know we dropped the art at the beginning of this show.
Yeah, I don't think
We've
actually
never,
said
like,
that.
We haven't
actually talked about it. So, like, now that we're all having a little meet cute moment, maybe this is the moment.
Yeah, this works fine. This
We're
works
just formless beings.
Alma, why don't you start as
Okay.
you're holding Ori and Castor?
Yeah. Alma goes, she like places an order for 2 ales, 1 light, 1 strong. And sits Ori down on top of the table, not like actually in a chair. And Alma herself, she is about like 5'8". She's humanoid. She looks very human to the like somebody's on the first glance appears very human. She is of a lighter, like black complexion, so lighter skin, but definitely melanated. She has like long hair that's swept back into a ponytail, and she wears a silver circlet. She's got like a bunch of like gray, purpley not robes, gray, purpley like clothes on, shorts, boots. She's cute. The 2 things about her that are probably a little bit different from a average humanoid that you would see, is that her hair is like very dark, like very, very dark, almost like blue, purpley black. And one of her eyes is like a warm, natural brown. And then the other eye is like a mix of black and gray, almost as if like you saw a hazel eye, but it was in gray tone. So it's like a mixture of that. She also has like very, very long, kind of gnarly nails. But she carefully sits Ori down, gives Ori her ale, takes her own ale, and raises it for a toast.
Ori, as Alma sets you onto a chair, why don't you describe what you look like?
Sure. So Ori is 3'3". She's not really a shambling mound shape, but sort of that construction. She is a humanoid-ish form, but put together of a whole bunch of wood ear mushrooms. So when she's feeling real healthy, they're like, chewy and, wet looking. She's got a real big one though, across the top of her head that gives her either like a little hat or a cute little bob. Unclear, maybe both. But yeah, she's like a dark brownish red conglomeration of mushrooms with arms and legs and an adorable little face and some mushroomy freckles and a purple glittery bum bag clipped around her waist.
Imra, why don't you describe everyone what you look like?
Yeah, Imra is, like I said, 6'5", dark skinned. He appears just pure elven at first glance, but honestly, mainly from his eyes and of course his fangs, you can tell that he's a Dhampir. I think right now he's definitely keeping his mouth more or less shut so he doesn't reveal his fangs.
Thank God.
Shut up. He has a necklace, a medallion around his neck that has like a red orb, a red gem in the center of it, rimmed with gold, and and around his arms are just, like I mentioned, bandages. And if you look closely, they seem to be moving about in some sections of the bandaging, but unless you're like looking real close up, you probably wouldn't notice that. What else about him? I think right now he's probably ordering the darkest ale he can get as well.
Azil.
Yeah, Azil is about 5 feet tall, but he has like a crazy curved spine. So it's like he's kind of shaped like the letter S, and he has like a very like coyote-like frame where he has like kind of like a round chest, and like everything underneath that is like real thin and gross, and like thin little stems. But he has a little bit of a hair on his chin, and he kind of pulls his hair back in a pony, and he has this like kind of like blue-green skin tone, and he wears like a slate-colored breastplate and mismatched armor with like all these like pale purple scarves and cloth over it.
Awesome. Mara.
And
sorry.
No, and he has a big axe with a circular saw blade on it.
Mm-hmm. And a pretty decent sized shield as well.
Big old shield, yeah.
Mara.
Mara will walk in. She'll have the clearest water that she can drink. She doesn't drink alcohol because it interferes with her work. So she's on the job. She ain't gonna drink right now. So she will sit back and sort of just keep an eye out on everybody from as close to a wall that she can get so no one's behind her. Mara is this very tall, I believe she's 6 foot tall, lavender skinned tiefling with bright red eyes and the lovely pointed ears that are completely adorned in different piercings and things like that. She has horns that are sort of swept back and curled. They're surprisingly large, but the hood somehow manages, don't question it. And they also have like adornments and things like that as well. and they're all in gold. And she's pretty much, if you're thinking of a weird like dominatrix rogue vibe, that's what you got going there. So she's got a dagger on her hip, a dagger on one of her on her other leg, and a rapier by her side, and a nice big ass cloak that sort of also hides the fact that she has a nice long serrated tail.
Not you being the hot one again.
Look,
So-
I'm living out my chaotic bi dreams right now. Leave me alone.
See.
Everyone that is taking a drink, I believe Mara is the only one that's not. Please roll me a fortitude saving throw.
Ooh.
You don't drink on the job. I'm telling you.
I'm pretty sure my saving throw is pretty good, actually. Yeah, it's okay. 42 saving throw, right?
Yep, fortitude.
20. Dirty
Okay.
20.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
18.
The shrimp.
16. I only had a +7.
16. Okay. All of you drink and you feel completely fine. And you're having a good time. It only costs a couple of copper for each of you to drink. The bartenders here go, oh, are you all out of towners? Are you here to celebrate the Grove? Are you staying here in town?
What's that?
The Grove?
Yes. The Grove. But tell us, like, how are you celebrating the Grove?
I'm celebrating the Grove like I do every year. I open up the bar, we expand out a little bit for this event, and we sell as much as we possibly can. You all know what the... roll me a deception, Mara.
It's 23.
Oh, yeah. He goes, oh, yeah, is this the first time you've been to this city's Grove event?
Yes, these are my friends here are actually very new. This will be their first one.
Yeah.
But the Grove happens every year. Or are you talking first year here?
First one here.
Here.
I've never been to this city before.
Oh, yes, you're a Leshy. You must be newly created. Do you know what the Grove is? The Grove is a wonderful event for nature. All of the people within our area come into the cities. All of the keepers leave city and they commune with nature and allow nature to regrow and heal itself. And we spend all of our time for the next week in these cities buying and selling and trading with each other.
Wow. And then you choose new keepers the next year?
No, the keepers come back. You're that new. You
how
don't know what a
does-
keeper is?
How does nature heal if it doesn't consume the...
It's very similar to I think like a ritual, similar to how you were created.
Yes, like a ritual, like a...
She's very, very new. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Is there
Ignore her.
is there a role that I could do to try to try to put two and two together?
For what things? What things are you
Like
trying to?
what? Like for like what actually this is, and like what actually the Grove is, and in general, not just what the city does, but like in general for what it is.
I would say a society would work.
Okay, let's see if I can do better this time.
Anyone that wants to roll a society, they can roll it.
Yeah, I might as well.
Or we'll try
Ooh,
to
that is
explain
a
to this
natural
man.
20 plus 6.
Damn.
Nice.
Nice.
25 for me.
Okay.
I'm a
I have
debutante.
I have 20.
I'm very high in society.
Anyone else?
Nope.
No, but Ori would like to explain to this man how sacrifices work.
Yeah, I want to get in with Ori and help Ori out on this situation.
Not the twins.
He's like, I mean, I've read things about sacrifices, but no one does sacrifices around here.
It's a ritual, and then you rip their heart out, and then it's like squishy in your hands, and then
That's
Plus-
always the
plus
best
if
feeling, right? Like when the blood is still pumping through it.
If you don't have the keepers, then you don't have the problem, and then the
You and Mara both science.
and it makes sense to me. I don't understand why you wouldn't think of
Maybe
this earlier.
maybe that's what makes the ritual work. Is that keeper blood is just more special than everybody else.
You
Yeah, makes
know,
sense.
I mean,
You
I'm
can
not
literally see the blood dropping from this dude's face. Like you can see he's mortified about the things that you're saying.
We haven't finished drinking here yet, so could you like say this when we're done, and then we can get kicked out?
We're
No,
just
but then we-
so drunk, you know? We're just so drunk.
But think of all the keepers we
I
could
call
just-
bullshit. Like,
So those who rolled the high society, whoever rolled above a 20,
Yeah.
from what you're gathering from what he's saying is that this is an event that is a multi-city event that basically during this event, everyone like leaves like nature. Like, so if you're a hunter or if you live out in the forest or whatever, you leave the forest and you come into town and you stay in town for a week. And each of the keepers from each city leaves to go out into the forest somewhere, and they are gone for a week. And then when they return, everyone is allowed to leave.
Okay.
given what Mara's mentor told her, does she know any more about what this is?
You know that this event that they do is the event that you're heading to.
Okay. Cool. Well,
So- Yeah, go for it.
no, you go. I was just going to.
So, do you, after a little while of drinking and trying to gather as much information and scare the living hell out of people as you're talking about blood squirting from a heart, you can tell that these are very these people do not deal with like or have experienced things like this before. Like they've never experienced like sacrifices or understand sacrifices. And after a little while, one of the men walks into the bar that you walked in with, and he goes, and he whistles. He goes, "Time to go."
I'm not a dog.
Ask.
Speaking of sacrifices, we could just start with him. I was just saying.
I'm honestly right there with you. I will actually help.
I think we finally agree on something, Mara.
I think we are agreeing.
I would help
Soon.
you, but he killed Nadine.
That's why you should help us, little one.
Oh,
Revenge.
I will.
He could be your new friend. Yeah, new friends. Nice friends.
I think he would be much, much better as a new friend.
There's nothing more powerful than nature's wrath.
Are we walking out as we're saying all this?
I assume you're all saying this as you're walking out.
Yeah.
I feel like we're a bunch of fucking theater kids walking through the halls in high school. Saying embarrassing
Oh
shit.
God. Yes.
GM,
hands.
could I maybe use a cantrip that's called telekinetic projectile and
Oh my god, same
and
please.
throw a stein of beer at
Yes,
our keeper?
Well, yes, not the city's keeper, but your
Oh no! This man who's bossing us
Yeah.
around.
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
asshole.
So telekinetic projectile is a spell attack.
Yes. Ooh, 19.
A 19. I believe it's a D6 of damage.
I think so.
Yes. Well. Yes, plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
Yep. So roll it. Roll your damage.
If this kills him, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
It won't.
I know it won't, but just in my heart of hearts.
I'll back her
11.
up. I'll back her
11.
up.
So this stein of beer goes and clacks right across his head, and the glass breaks, and the beer. And he like holds it up, and he looks at the fact that he's bleeding a little bit, and he just walks out, and he's just like, you can hear him like muttering underneath his voice.
How did that happen?
Would you like to see it again, little one?
Ori, as you say this, you can feel yourself starting to get tighter as as you realize that you still have not accomplished your goal for the devil.
I'm feeling.
Anyway,
like I need healing.
Oh, honey, I already tried.
I can try.
Ooh, that is.
I'm okay with healing. And
Okay.
along the way, I'm going to try and heal her with healer's kit I think I have.
Okay.
Right.
So it's going to be a medicine check for you to try and heal her.
Okay.
It's a DC 15. Also, welcome, Raiders. Welcome.
Ooh.
Hello. Hello.
And that 20. I'm rolling fucking that 20.
What the hell?
Vanna gave me these dice. Apparently, good luck. So that 20.
What dice are they? I need a link.
I don't know what you ask.
But you can use.
No plugging on other people's channels.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, not 20.
And that
So
20.
plus my medicine is still just 20 because I don't have anything in medicine.
Yeah, but medicine, it's still so you still crit.
Yeah.
And I believe it is 1d8. Yeah.
Use a D8?
No, it's 4d8. I'm sorry, 2d8 plus 10.
Okay.
Okay. You guys need to pick 4d8 plus 10.
4d8. Okay.
Hey, at least
I mean,
one of us can
It's
heal.
max. I'm pretty sure you said you have 16, right? So you're max already. I haven't even rolled a full thing yet. So you're max health already.
Thank you.
Or yeah, you're back to full health.
What does it look like?
Something that was so bad.
What does it look like when you heal me?
Okay then. So I think this healer's kit is a bit special. So I think he unwraps his hand again, the right one where the eye was. I think it's probably the first time most of you seen it. And he kind of squeezes and you just hear a pop, and he squeezes it into a whatever this weird juice that comes out into this vial that already has like some liquid in it. And as it mixes, it changes color into like it looks like a health potion. But you saw it come out of him basically and mix it with whatever solution this is, and he just like he handed it to you to drink, basically, like, here you go.
Also, I love that you guys are using the chat that I very specifically told you that that the audience can see it. So
Yeah. he literally told us not to use it.
I'm so used to Zoom chat now. My secret post. Oh my god.
Wow.
Like,
While you're doing this, I'm going to
oh, wow.
open up my fanny pack
Oh god.
and drop one of my little mushrooms onto your eye.
okay, so I believe that was I set it up as a fortitude save. Is that correct?
Wow.
That sounds
Okay.
right.
Okay, roll.
I appreciate
Playing
you.
with guilty.
Emma,
Welcome to playing
please.
with guilty.
Wow.
This is what it's
Okay.
like. This is
I'm
what it
definitely going
is.
to see this if it fortitude 18. 15
I
plus
believe
3,
that-
18.
I believe that's over your spell saving DC. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's 16.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah. Nothing happens to you.
But I see this, right?
Yeah, you see her put a mushroom on you.
Nice try.
What?
Don't try that again. I'm just gonna just hand it back to her.
No, basically, when the mushroom hits, it almost like disintegrates into like a goo when it
Okay.
touches you. So there's nothing for you to like pick up and give back.
Yeah, don't do that again. Honestly, I'd appreciate it if you didn't do that again.
It's helpful.
No, I'm good. I'm undead already. I don't need any help being that.
Okay.
No, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You feel the grip on you, Ori, dissipate as you have successfully accomplished your goal of attempting to put a mushroom on your ally. you all leave with this gentleman, and he has arranged for you all to get on horses. And you spend the next 3 days traveling through the forest. You don't hit a single city between now and when you actually get to your location. And most of the time he pushes all of you, wanting to go and ride a few more hours, doesn't want to stop. And your nights are very short as possibly can be. You get there, you set up camp, you sleep, you get up, you go. It's right after another. And after the third day, you're all kind of a little bit tired and a little bit exhausted. As you pull up, he goes, we're here. And you all ride your horses up to an edge of what looks to be a large auditorium, like an outdoor theater. And there are steps and seats all in this auditorium that leads to a center, what looks to be what could be a fire pit. And right behind the fire pit, there is a large, massive owl statue. And he looks at all of you and says, all right, a couple more days, and we're going to have a celebration with our friend. And Rose goes, I can't wait for all of my friends to show up. And that is where we're going to end episode 1. I hope you all had a good time. Let's go around the table one more time and say goodbye to everyone and find out what projects they're working on. Let's go the other way around. Let's start with you, Guilty.
Yay! Hello! I am Guilty Cosplay. I stream on my own channel. I do cosplay creation and other creative things. On Monday nights and some Sundays, I stream with Total Party Chill. On Mondays, we play indie games. And on Sundays, right now, we're doing the Curse of Strahd. And I'm Strahd. So I don't have a type at all. I'm not evil. I am sweet and juicy. So that's me.
Liv, please take this over before it gets really inappropriate.
You sure you want to pass it off to me? Am I the right person for that?
Honestly, no one is. So go for it.
You're not the right. You're just the least wrong.
Okay. Here. Are you ready for this PG shit? Okay, here we go.
No one said you had to be PG. But okay.
Ruining already. Hi, my name's Liv. You can find me on Twitter at liveinaday. I go around and I do a couple of different things. On Mondays, I am on Total Party Chill with Guilty and somebody else from the cast. And we play indie games, do a whole bunch of fun stuff. Right now, we're doing a Cyberpunk campaign. On Tuesdays, I am on Rule of Laws Into Deep, which is an all-queer LGBTQIA+ D&D campaign. We're doing Waterdeep Dragon Heist. It's a running joke that we don't know the name. Shut up.
I'm pretty sure what Heist Dragon Deep.
Deep, heist.
Exactly.
We're playing D&D on Tuesdays, and it's very gay. This coming Wednesday, I'm going to be on Weave the Tales. This coming Wednesday, I'm going to be on Weave the Tales Black Void. It's going to be our very, very first episode. Black Void is like a space exploration meets otherworldly magic kind of stuff. It's brand new. Check it out. It's going to be a lot of fun. But if you want to see where I'm going to pop up next, because I'm always bothering people on their streams rather than hosting my own, you can follow me at Live in a Day. It's a pun, because I'm so funny.
Tim, you're up next.
Ooh, lovely. I play TTRPGs on Monday night on Total Party Chill with none of these people. And I have a great time doing it. I also do a little bit of, typically on Fridays when I'm not playing this lovely game, I play Warhammer Total War with my friend Keith, who GMs for us on Mondays. And and keep watching this and stuff. I don't know. I'm out of stuff to say. Tim Nerds Out on Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter.
Yeah, we need to get more people to follow Tim on Twitter. That's my goal is to
We do need to follow. Tim deserves more followers. He's top tier.
I don't Twitter good. I'm not a Twitter.
I mean, I don't Twitter good either, so I feel you.
I'm gonna be honest.
Tim
with you,
is
know when Twitter's good. So
Yeah.
It's true.
okay, but listen, Tim is the grandpa friend. Like everyone has that friend who's the grandpa friend who like sees your tweet and then texts you a response.
Like, I
don't see what's wrong with that. I just want a direct connection, man.
Tim's like, it's more direct. I'm trying to get to the goddamn point.
Whatever, fuck y'all. I gotta take a pee. I'll be right back.
Well,
Enter the yep.
While Tim's peeing, check out my Ko-fi. Bye.
Yeah.
That kiss me month. Pay it up, bitches.
let me I'm gonna drop that in chat while Drax goes.
Hey, yeah. Hi, I'm Draconics, or Drac for short. He and pronouns. And I stream all over the place. I'm not going to go through all of them. The only one I really care about, honestly, is one. Tomorrow I'm going to be I'm going to be over on Paradise RPG for a one shot where I play. Oh no! Okay, never mind. I'm not going to say who I play because it's gonna expose myself. Okay, listen, it's another vampire, but shut up. It's whatever.
Sir, we need to talk about your Capricorn sun. We need to talk about your need for control. We need to talk about
this is a JoJo
your
reference.
issues.
It's basically based on Dio Brando.
Keep going. We're done here. Keep fucking plugging yourself.
Shut up. So basically, you can find me on Twitter. I'm going to tweet about whatever else I'm doing at Draconics. That's DRAKONIQUES. The normal spelling was taken, so I had to get creative with it. The other thing I'm really excited about is that I'm the co-founder and the event organizer of Friends Roll Dice. I'm going to be doing a charity event in March. We're raising money for the Breast Cancer Network Australia because a good friend of ours who lives in Australia was like, hey, let's do it. And I thought, why the fuck not? I like charity events. And we're going to be doing a indie one shot every Friday of March. We've got so many people signed up already. I need to go through all myself. We've got over 150 people signed up already, but please keep signing up. The more people, the better. And if you don't make it to these games, I'm definitely going to try and reach out to you for next ones. The other thing we have going on is the level 21 shot, which is also for the Breast Cancer Network Australia. It's going to be a level 21 shot. Liv is going to be playing in it. I'm going to be playing in it. And we've got some other special guests. We've got Michelle and Aki playing. And who else? We've got Julio, who's going to be GMing. I feel like I'm missing someone who's also playing. Am I? I think that's everyone. I don't know. I got a lot.
I think no, because we're 4 players now.
Yeah, there's 4 players. Yeah, because I'm going to make it. That's pretty much everything I can remember. The other thing that's cool is that I'm an actual play podcast. Just listen out for it. It's every 3rd Sunday of the month. It's called Super Riders RPG. Yeah, that's pretty much half of everything.
Half of everything. Great. Valkyrie, you're up next.
Oh my god, I am exhausted after listening to that every time.
It's so annoying.
I'm Valkyrie. I'm Valkyrie Star XO on everything. It's XO as in kiss hug. I'm not too tired to remember that now. I stream games on Twitch twice a week. So on Tuesdays we do Trash Tuesdays, where I play random games and I'm really trash at them. It's on the can. It's what it is. Fridays I play Dragon Age Inquisition for the 30,000th time. And once my voice is not completely boned, I'm going to be doing music streams on the weekends as well. And of course, I do this stream with these lovely people. And occasionally we do Monster Hearts over at Guilty's channel. And yeah, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram and Twitch. Come say hi.
Also,
Awesome.
if you enjoyed this cast, you should definitely check out our Monster Hearts streams. I'm just saying.
It's really fucking good.
100%.
It's just this light.
Is it this light?
I think that's more chaotic.
No.
than this.
It's darker because our GM is a player.
That's true. That's true.
Blame Jake. Absolutely.
What?
Yep.
Oh, what? Me? What?
It's you.
That's why it's so.
It's all your fault. Anyway.
I didn't do nothing.
You tried to. You know what?
No, I didn't do nothing. I I didn't do nothing.
Chat
Anyways,
doesn't believe you.
anyways, as they shouldn't, and as they know who I am. Thank you all so much for coming and watching. If you're not following this channel, fucking why not? Hit that goddamn follow button. It costs you nothing. Second of all, if you are catching the very end of this will be on YouTube. It will be in VOD form later in the week, or we have it here on Twitch on VOD. We do not put it behind a paywall. So if you don't want or can't subscribe, guess what? Still free. Do it. Watch it. Have fun. Enjoy this show. This is a part of a much larger world, which I am having Twitter assist me in coming up with a good. I almost said the wrong word. A bird-themed name. And so thank you all so much for helping me out and giving me a bunch of ideas for that. If you want to understand some of the back work of what's going on and understand a little bit more of who Rose is and who this really tall elf is and what Octoria is and all of this other things and what the Grove is, that is a part of our main show, which is Court of Corvids. That is every Sunday morning. So if you want to watch that, that's all on VOD, and we are live every Sunday, which has a wonderful cast as well. I enjoyed being really evil. I hope you all did too. Have a wonderful night, and let's raid into JCVIM. I always forget how to say her name. We'll be back. Bye. We won't be back.